Good morning, this is Minh with latest updates. Let's begin with today's headlines for October 23rd, 2024. Bus driver assaulted in Rogaland. A bus driver in Kleb municipality, Rogaland, was assaulted early this morning. The driver was allegedly punched in the face by a passenger, leading to a suspected broken nose. Police are interviewing witnesses and have taken steps to secure video footage on the incident. The driver employer has been notified. Helicopter crash in Houston leaves multiple dead. A private helicopter carrying 4 people, including a child, crashed into a radio tower in Houston, Texas on Sunday evening. Authorities have confirmed multiple fatalities. No one on the ground was harmed. Houston Fire Department responded to the crash, which occurred at 7:54 p.m. local time. Israel presents conditions for Lebanon ceasefire. According to Axios, Israel has provided the U.S. with a set of demands to end the conflict in Lebanon. These include Israeli military presence in southern Lebanon and Air Force operations over Lebanese airspace to prevent Hezbollah from rearming. U.S. officials will meet with Lebanon government for further discussions, but sources suggest a ceasefire is unlikely. RV blown away in strong winds in Kvinnherad. A strong windstorm in Kvinnherad, Norway, blew an RV several meters from its parked position, setting it on fire. Thankfully, no one was inside the vehicle, and the fire was extinguished without causing damage to nearby houses. Emergency services reported no injuries. King Charles faces protests in Australia. During his visit to Australia, King Charles encountered protests from Senator Lidia Thorpe, who shouted anti-colonialist slogans during his address in Australian Parliament. Thorpe, a member of indigenous community, demanded the return of land and condemned the colonization of Australia. The protests were quickly escorted out by the security personnel. Moldova EU referendum deadlocked. The Moldova EU membership referendum remains tightly contested, with both a yes and no camps tied at 50%. As this morning, 98% of the votes have been counted. Meanwhile, in the country presidential race, pro-EU incumbent Maya Sandu is set to face pro-Russian candidate Alexander Stoyanoglo to a second-round runoff election. LO opposes new occupational disease rules. Norway's largest trade union, LO, has criticized the government's proposed changes to occupational disease compensation LO claims new regulations will worsen conditions for workers and negatively impact gender equality by favoring male-dominated industries. The deadline for the public hearing is approaching on October 21st. Zimbardo, psychologist behind Stanford Prison Experiment, dies. Philip Zimbardo, a renowned psychologist responsible for the controversial Stanford Prison Experiment, had died at the age of 91. His 1971 study on human behavior in a prison and environment remains one of the most famous and debated experiments in psychology. Israeli airstrikes continue in the southern Beirut. Israel launched airstrikes early this morning in southern Beirut, targeting residential areas near a mosque and a hospital. These strikes are part of Israel's ongoing military campaign against Hezbollah. Evacuation orders have been issued for civilians in the area, and further military operations are expected. This concludes today's news for October 23rd, 2024 with Nordics News with Minh. Thank you for tuning in and stay updated for us on tomorrow.